This morning I've been giving my colleague Michelle feedback. One of our team agreements is that we ask for feedback every week, but Michelle's really gone the extra mile this week because she's asking for it in the context of Brené's work around armoured leadership and daring leadership in the Dare to Lead work, and Michelle did the Dare to Lead programme earlier this year. And one of the things that I've done and Michelle's done and other members of the teams have done is look at a sort of self-evaluation of where we are, but braver than that, ask our colleagues to rate us on each of these considerations. Let me give you a couple of examples. So the first one, armoured leadership looks like driving perfection and fostering the fear of failure. And daring leadership is modelling and encouraging healthy striving, empathy and self-compassion. Armoured leadership is working from scarcity and squandering opportunities for joy and recognition. And daring leadership is practicing gratitude and celebrating milestones and victories. So we can rate ourselves or each other on a scale of 1 to 4 between the two. And then what we've also been doing is creating a channel in Slack, a private channel between the people giving feedback, to ask for one specific behavioural recommendation based on their assessment of us. So really grateful for Michelle being brave enough to do that. And it's another example about how we're trying to put what we're learning from Dare to Lead into practice in wellbeing teams. When I did it a couple of months ago, the feedback that my colleagues gave me was really quite difficult to hear because I don't think I'd fully acknowledged it myself. One of the things was that I can numb in work, or rather through work, that when I'm experiencing difficult times, and the last couple of years have been particularly difficult for me, that I can run to work as a way of escaping in the same way that other people do around alcohol or shopping or other ways that we numb pain or distract ourselves. So part of what I've been doing is really working to be able to identify and get in touch with my feelings a lot more. And non-violent communication or compassionate communication is a great way to do that. Mindfulness as well is an approach that I'm using. And I've also started reading a great book called Permission to Feel. So my personal journey around the feedback that I've been given through the Dare to Lead process from my colleagues is really about not escaping into overworking when I'm finding things difficult, but really exploring my feelings and finding the most appropriate ways to acknowledge and express them.